I've made over $400,000 profit on TikTok Shop, over 100 million organic views. Last year I was completely broke, but this year I've been able to travel the world all through TikTok Shop affiliate. So if you give me the next 9 minutes of your life, I'm going to give you my blueprint, which will 11x your TikTok Shop commission this year. So I'm going to start the timer now. Okay. So first things first, you're probably really bad at picking products. Product research is like 99% of the game because even if you make an incredible video, it's not going to go viral if you're selling a terrible product. Same thing applies for live streams as well because there's not going to be any viewers inside of your live stream if it's a bad product. So this is super big. There's some strategies that you could use. First things first, if you go to the creator section on Calodata, which is a great software, right here, these are the top products. I'm going to go to the top page. These are the top products that are driving this amount of revenue for this creator. So if you look at the top products, these are all massive, massive products. You can also go to the product section, which are just the top products on TikTok Shop. And then you can also go to the videos and ads section, which are the top videos. And this is the product that's driving those. There's also a cool little filter that you could do that I'll show you real quick. If you just go to the revenue filter and you do like above 10K, let's see, you hit submit. And then you also go to low views. This is going to filter it by the highest converting videos. Basically, the lowest amount of views driving that amount of revenue. That's a crazy filter. Definitely use it to find incredible products. Number 2, your hooks suck. Most people think that their content sucks, but it's actually your hook. Everybody on TikTok, they're a zombie. You know, we have terrible attention spans. We have the attention span of a goldfish. You literally have to wake them up because you're competing with, you know, cute dogs and, you know, girls shaking their butts. So your hooks suck. If they suck, you're not going to get any views. That's how to get people inside of the door. So you really need to think about the first 1 to 3 seconds. And you could look at this section right here, the videos and ads. If we just filter by normal, all, time is running out. These are going to be great examples of top hooks. The top winning videos equal the top winning hooks because they got enough people in the door to where they can actually sell people throughout the video. So these are going to be incredibly intriguing. It's going to create an open loop, which basically means that people are going to be incentivized to keep listening to get some payoff at the end of the video. Hook is everything. Your content might not suck. It's just the first 2 seconds. And that is a huge, huge needle mover when it comes to TikTok Shop for videos. Another thing too, take other people's ideas. If you look at the top section on Calodata, I promise you that the top 40 videos, if you look at the top 40 videos, at least 7 of them are going to have the same exact hook. It's literally people taking the same hook from other people's videos. The best artists just copy each other and make a small fine tune and add their own little twist to it. If you look at the top videos, you're going to see that is 100% the case. Every video is a new audience as well. Real quick, actually, before I get into that, I'm just realizing I want to show you an example right here. So take this guy, Kyle's Health. Look at this video real quick.
They're trying to cancel him right now for exposing dentists. Watch this next clip very carefully because you probably won't hear this anywhere else.
So that was from the 10th or the October or something, and this was 2 months earlier. Literally the same video. He recreated it. He understands 3 and 4, which is, you know, every video is a new audience, so you could really just double down on the favor. I'll talk about that in 1 second. But if you just go to my account, you'll see this one.
Trying to cancel this guy for exposing a $700 million industry.
I recreated the same exact video, same text, similar caption because it's about an automatic litter box. This did extremely well. It was posted a month after his first one, and then he did one a month after. So literally just take other people's winning videos and apply them to your product. For this one, he was talking about boom boom sticks. For this, I was literally talking about a cat litter box. So completely different products, but you could just use people's hooks and apply them to yours. Every video is a new audience. So a lot of people make the mistake of thinking that, oh, you know, I just went viral and I used a certain angle to go viral on that, so I have to try again. No, literally milk the living crap out of it. Keep making the same video, doing the same hook, but just changing maybe the rest of the script to be higher converting, improving a couple things about the video, and chances are you'll do pretty well. You can use the same hook over and over and over again until it no longer works, and then you could just fine tune a little element about the hook, and that is going to be extremely helpful for you as well. Next, you're lazy. A lot of people are asking, how do I scale? The best way to do it is more output. If you're not going viral, post more. Of course, quality is very important, but every single video that you post is a lottery ticket and it's free. If you had unlimited lottery tickets to make tens of thousands of dollars, you would get as many as you can. That's exactly what videos are. So literally post more, and if you're doing live streams and making some money, go live longer, which brings me to my next point. You have to be using live streams. A lot of people are going viral on videos, but they're not going live, which is crazy because basically if you see somebody's video, you can see like a little red thing around their profile if they're live. You can go into their live and they can live sell you right there. So I've seen people who say, there's actually one person who made $50,000 from one video. I said, bro, please go live and you're going to double your commission because you're going to be able to live sell all the people who weren't converting from your video. And a couple months later, I saw him tweet, he didn't take my advice. Being complacent is the biggest mistake that I've made on TikTok Shop. So please, for the love of God, go do live streams if you are also making videos. Another huge thing, get a coach and a mentor. It's super important to be accountable, and the best way to make more money is to spend money on education. You know, billionaires, they've spent $100 million on education. That's just the rule, and this is super important. I hired a consultant months ago, and he gave me the best simple advice. When I was doing well with live streams and I was like, what should I do? He said, go live longer. I was like, oh, okay. And that's how I was able to scale so fast. And then I was thinking, should I make videos for other products? Because I don't know if the litter box videos are going to be good. And he was like, just make videos for the litter box. I was like, okay. And then I went viral a bunch of times because I understand these other principles. So simple advice at a low level, just with a consultant, is super valuable, let alone somebody who's actually done hundreds of thousands of dollars who can actually teach you. Whether that's with me, because I do personal mentorship, I don't care. Get a mentor, someone who can teach you. They're going to get you to the next level. Next thing is storytelling. You might think that people don't want to listen to you. You're wrong. People are searching for a connection on TikTok Shop, and a great method is storytelling. So you want to be telling people, oh my gosh, I'm going through this thing and it sucks, and these are all the issues that I'm having. This goes along with the viral framework. So the best viral framework is you talk about your problems, there's a hook, you know, I'm dealing with this issue, and you talk about how you've tried to fix the issue but nothing would work, and then you present the solution, and then how the solution not only fixes your problems, but it also does more than that. So you're like, not only did it fix this and this and this and this, but it also does this and this and this and this. What that's doing is adding higher perceived value so that they're willing to pay the price for the product because, you know, the value of it is way higher than the price that they're actually paying for it. And then we'll get to the end of the framework in a second here, but engagement bait is super important as well. This is basically like misspell a couple words in the video because people cannot help but correct you. They'll let you know in the comments, and while they're in the comments, that's watch time. So the best way to go viral with videos is, you know, to get people to buy your product, but also to spend time watching your video. Hire a better hook means more people in the door watching the video, which means better retention. Better retention equals more watch time equals more views. So super important. Engagement bait. A big hook that I see people using too is like, don't buy this, you know, and then they go into the product, and then you'll have people in comments being like, okay, I won't buy it. So any way where you can get them to comment on your stuff. This is a great thing too, right here.
I left my cats at home for an entire week and I don't feel bad about it.
Basically just rage bait for cat owners, and I had a ridiculous amount of good comments. This one as well.
Do not buy a litter robot. It is a giant scam.
Crapping on a competitor product. All these people are talking about how good the litter robot is. I don't care about the comments because when these people comment, they're driving more views, and the people who are purchasing the product aren't in the comments. So I'm happy leaving bad comments up. And then this one is
Do not get a self-cleaning litter box unless you know that it is safe.
pretty similar, okay? So get people to comment. That's a huge part of the video. Engagement bait is very important. Get people to comment. It's going to increase the watch time retention, and you're going to get more views, which brings me to the last point, which is hard CTA. Do not be afraid of the call to action. That's actually going to drive people to purchase. You'd be surprised. Even if people want it, they're just going to scroll. I'm running out of time here. So just make sure that you're actually telling them to go make a purchase. You want to use urgency, scarcity, and social proof here. So say something like, and make sure to get it right now because they just restocked and they normally sell out and there's only a couple left or something like that. Get it before they sell out. So, you know, a lot of people have already gotten it. There's not that much time left, so get it now. You want to make sure that it's synchronous as well. So if I use a concerned tone about a safe litter box, I don't want to say, and it's 50% off right now, make sure that you get it. I'd have to say, like, make sure that you get one that's safe soon. So with that, that is it. Once again, that is the blueprint for 11xing your TikTok Shop commissions. I hope that was worth it for you. Once again, I do personal mentorship. You can check the link in the description to see another video that I made about how you can start going from zero and making your first 10K on TikTok Shop. Peace.